Well, it's a beautiful day today, and we do have some high clouds in southern Oregon and northern California. We have our high pressure pretty much down to our south. So you see these clouds in northwestern California. That's moving in for today. Not a whole lot to them, but they're just high clouds, and eventually they may lower just a little bit. But for the most part, we're just going to be in a southwesterly flow and pretty nice for today. Our stormcast showing as we get into the afternoon, this particular look is just high clouds, and we'll see that for the remainder part of the day today. And eventually they'll move out of the area once we go through tonight. Now tomorrow, a little bit of a different story. We won't be looking quite at the high clouds, but we will be looking at the possibility of seeing at least some showers and thunderstorms, mostly over towards Lake County late in the day tomorrow. Now all this activity, I'll step out of your way, is kind of out of our area, but there's other models kind of indicating it right over Lake County. So there's that possibility for tomorrow. Friday morning, also going to be a nice start. Now, in terms of our 24-hour temperature difference map, it is 8 degrees warmer over in Lakeview. Same kind of scenario for Brookings. Everyone else, it's just a couple degrees warmer, but temperatures will continue to warm up throughout the day. In fact, it's already 70 degrees in Brookings, but you can see getting a little bit of that Chetco effect now, because it's 59 in Gold Beach, and it's 72 for both Grants Pass and Medford. 60s and 70s east of the Cascades, 68 in Chemult, where you were 34 earlier, so you've warmed up rather nicely so far today. Forecast for today, temperatures getting into the 70s or already into the 70s. We'll get into the upper 70s here in a couple hours, and then getting about 90 degrees later on this afternoon. Forecast a high of 86 over in Klamath Falls, not too much of a difference out towards Lakeview. And you can see Shasta Valley right around 90 degrees, and we're looking at mid-70s along the Oregon coast. In fact, not a whole lot of wind for today, and the wind will just mostly be confined to the Oregon coast. Tonight, overnight lows will generally be into the 50s. We'll see a little bit of some clouds from what we have right now, but we're going to be looking at the warmer air mass, so temperatures will definitely be warmer overall. Pollen forecast, it's going to stay up there for the next couple of days. We need a significant rain event for this to come down, and unfortunately, we're not looking at that anytime soon. For the Klamath Basin, there might be a few thunderstorms tomorrow. Like I said, most of that will be into Lake County, so for the most part, Klamath Falls, for example, would be dry for tomorrow, but temperatures climbing on up each day through Saturday. The better chance, though, on Saturdays, but still not a significant threat. Now we're going to be looking at the hot temperatures going from the climbing from California up to our north for the next couple of days. We'll have that weak system move through on tomorrow, which will trigger some of those thunderstorms out towards Lake County. Once we get towards Friday, a little bit of a break, and then another system moves in on Saturday and Sunday. That'll cool us off a little bit. It'll knock off about 10 degrees for our region and give some thunderstorms for also towards the Cascades and east of the Cascades as well. But then early next week, the heat comes back, but it may actually shift off towards the east and may not last all that long. So that's kind of the hopeful thing if you don't like the really hot temperatures. But for the Oregon coast, 75 for today, Chetco effect for tomorrow for Brookings. The rest of the coast, though, stays into the 70s and then 70s for the remainder part of the 7-day forecast. For Northern California, pretty warm for today. Temperatures climbing up a bit for Thursday and Friday, just getting hot, but could see a few thunderstorms on Thursday and again over the weekend. Klamath Basin, you're a little bit of a different time frame. Thursday, Friday, Saturday would be your best chances of seeing any activity, but again, not a whole lot for Thursday, but temperatures into the 90s to end the week. Cascades will be into the 70s for the most part, 81 though on Friday. Could see a little bit of some activity for the thunderstorms Thursday through Saturday, but then it quiets down after that. And the Rogue Valley, it's going to get pretty hot. 90 degrees for today, 98 by Friday. At least we cool off into the upper 80s this weekend, so it's better, but still pretty warm.
Only cooling off to the upper 80s.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that, but that's okay. We'll enjoy the nice weather. Make sure for sunscreen, water, all that good stuff outside, right?
Oh yeah, you're going to definitely need that. An umbrella if you need it for shade.
Absolutely. All right. Well, thanks, Oliver. Let's go ahead and switch over to our health